Put some hot sauce on my burrito.
Yeah. You can hear them shut the door, and they're fumbling. You can hear their belt fumbling, and like you can hear half of it going in their pants already.
I apologize in advance.
You'll make this rather snappy, won't you? I have some very heavy thinking to do before 10 o'clock.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are talking about Taco Bell, Tube Tops, Y2K, and everything 90s.
Yes.
We had a previous episode that was the 80s, and we thought that was kind of fun, so we're like, hey, let's do another decade. We just got off of a pretty serious topic, some unsolved murders, kids dying, killing gays. It's intense.
Very.
As it should be.
So, did you guys have pagers when you were kids? When you were like 18, 19?
No, I never had one. My mom had one. She had her own cleaning business.
So yeah, before flip phones and smartphones, we had pagers. If you had a teal-colored, clear pager, you were drowning in pussy.
Teal colored.
Yeah, teal.
Oh, it had to be teal. See-through. Yeah.
Everything was teal in the 90s. Look, everything.
Yep.
Everything.
British people's teeth. All of it. It was all teal.
We're going to get into some stuff that happened in the 90s. We're going to go through the whole decade. We're going to get right into it here. What do you got first here, Scott?
Bits and pieces. In 1990, we'll go year by year.
Yep.
1990, Nelson Mandela was released from prison after 27 years for treason. 4 years after he was released, he became president of South Africa. So don't lose hope, P. Diddy.
Yeah, right. How do you get imprisoned for treason and then become the president? That's crazy.
Yeah, you could almost ask Trump that because he.
That's true. That's true.
Always had that. The phrase "the Mandela effect" came from people thinking that he died in the 80s. The Mandela effect is where people share a false memory or detail and think it's true.
Right.
Great example is how so many Americans still think Michelle Obama is a woman. Nope, that's not it.
Yeah, like I remember thinking he was dead. I saw a news report, he's dead.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's like the Berenstein Bears thing. You guys hear about this, right? Like,
No.
some people remember it being Berenstein Bears, and then some people remember it being Bernstein Bears.
Bernstein Bears, yeah.
Bernstein Bears.
What is it?
I remember it as Bernstein Bears.
I do too. I want it more Jewish than anything else.
Yeah, that's how I like my bears, nice and Jewish.
Okay,
Yes.
so hold on. I'm going to do a Mandela effect
Yeah.
on you guys without
All right.
any preemptive warning here. Stovetop stuffing.
Yeah.
What's the brand?
Stofers.
What's the brand?
Oh my goodness. I was going to go with Betty Crocker.
All right.
What is it?
What is it?
So, Cooper, you're the classic answer. Everybody thinks it's Stouffer's stovetop stuffing. It's Kraft.
It is,
What?
huh?
Yeah, but everybody can picture the Stouffer's label on the box.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
I don't even believe you right now. So,
I know.
See?
I have to
Yeah, see?
go to the
See?
store. Lying bitch.
I'll buy a box, even though I'm, no.
Poor Kraft. They don't
I'll
get
buy a box.
anything, Even Kraft macaroni and cheese. People are like, where's that Velveeta?
yeah. Where the shells and cheese at, motherfuckers?
Yes. Not good.
All bad, guys. All bad.
In 1990, minimum wage went from $3.35 to $3.80. Sales in Bentleys and Lamborghinis started to fucking explode.
Yeah,
Yes.
some Countachs. Man, how the fuck did you live off of $3.80 an hour?
Yeah, it'd be
If you were-
hard.
If you were
But-
a McDonald's worker or whatever.
But gas was like 89 cents a gallon.
That's true. That's
Like,
true.
You ever watch Die Hard where the cop walks out of the party store?
Yeah.
She's looking at Nakatomi Plaza where they pan right across where the gas pump is and it shows the price of gas. And it was like 89 or 87 cents, something like that.
Yeah, that's
It's like-
crazy. I remember being able to fill my car up for like $10, you
Yep.
know.
So you can feed your whole family with Hot Now and you can get gas for nothing.
Yeah.
Jim Henson died in 1990.
Or did he?
Yeah. Is that just how we remember it?
Yes. He created the Muppets. He was inspired by the way he could shove his fingers up little kids' asses and make them say anything he wanted them to. Not guilty. Yes. No, but he helped create the movie The Dark Crystal. That was trippy.
Yeah.
Labyrinth with David Bowie. And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
If I was him, I would introduce my last character after my death. It would be like a sock puppet over my junk. I'd have the casket open, of course. Have a sock puppet over my junk and call it Harvey the 3-inch worm. And all the other sock puppets would make fun of him because he was born with a hairy neck. And then just let my fucking pubes bleed out that sock. Have one of my professional puppeteers do like the eulogy, using them as an orator. Tell me you wouldn't go to that funeral, Coop.
Oh, yeah. I'd be there.
Fucking
Cooper,
awesome.
I'd be there.
I love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That was a good movie.
Didn't he do Fraggle Rock too?
Yeah, Fraggle Rock.
That was wild.
Yeah, Fraggle Rock was crazy. Ninja Turtles was funny. I love that movie. I had it on VHS, and I probably watched it like 100,000 times.
Did you ever call into the radio station to get tickets to go see it when it first came
No,
out?
I didn't. I was too young at that point, but I liked the movie.
Oh,
I
yeah.
liked it.
Another huge thing, Buster Douglas beat Mike Tyson. The odds were 42-1.
Jeez.
One of the biggest upsets ever in the history of sports. When asking Mike Tyson why he was so lethargic during the whole fight, he said, "Rape takes a lot out of you."
Yes.
What a mess. 1991. Gay couples on February 14th in San Francisco were allowed to register for domestic partnerships. A huge victory. They had massive parades in the streets and floats. The only downside was all the hot dogs tasted like shit.
Oh, man.
That's gross.
Yes.
And March 16th, Reba McEntire's, her band, not her plane, but her band had a plane. It crashed, killing 7 of the band members. The pilot was unfamiliar with the area and clipped the wing on a cliff, and it just crashed.
What an idiot.
The pilot's last wishes were that they don't play her shitty music at his funeral.
Yeah.
What a mess.
How do you not see a fucking cliff?
Yeah. Everybody's seen La Bamba. Fucking pay attention.
Right. Yeah.
Dances with Wolves in 1990 came out and they won 7 Oscars. And people,
Damn.
Hold on. Who here has seen Dances with Wolves? Raise your hand.
With Kevin Costner? I've seen it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Have you seen Dances with Wolves?
No, but I want to.
Oh, it's great. Well, because you haven't seen it, the name came from the Indians watching Kevin Costner outside of what his hut, and he was dancing with wolves. So the Indians nicknamed him Dance with Wolves.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm glad you did that because if the Indians would have caught him at a different time, the movie would have been called Butt Fucking the Billy Goats. So,
Yes.
great movie.
It was a good movie. I didn't know it won 7 Oscars.
Yeah,
That's
it
a
was
lot
like-
of Oscars.
Forever long.
Yeah, it was. It was like 6.5 hours or something.
My
Yes.
parents were really into it, and it was just a classic in the household.
Lots of white dudes taking care of the indigenous people. The Last Samurai's Tom Cruise.
Oh, yeah. April 26, 55 tornadoes hit the Great Plains region. St. Peter gave the wrong coordinates to God on where the trailer park was, so they just kept trying until they hit them all. So, but 55 tornadoes.
Yeah.
And a couple were like F4s or F5s.
Yeah, they were big ones, like Twister style.
Which is unheard of.
Cows flying in the fucking sky.
They said not only would it lift these cows in the sky, it would shred them.
Yeah.
Rip them to pieces.
Did you see that scene in the original Twister where they're like all eating breakfast?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
And they're bringing out like steaks and
Yes.
eggs and mashed potatoes and like a rack of lamb. It's
Yeah.
like, damn, I want to go to this
Steak
breakfast.
and eggs, yeah.
Going to town.
Yeah.
Yes. Wasn't Philip Seymour Hoffman in that?
He was like, breakfast. There's a t-shirt, I've seen it, of him like saying, breakfast. It's hilarious.
He was this hillbilly hippie actor, and then he ended up being one of the best actors of all time.
Yeah, and he loved the shit out of that breakfast, too.
Yes. That would have been great if he would have just went down on the old grandmother lady after that. Dessert.
Yeah.
Gross. George Bush Sr., I love this. He goes jogging with his whole crew, and he had to stop. He was like sat down on the curb, and he suffered from an irregular heartbeat.
Oh, okay.
And to find out, it was really a condition called Graves' disease. He asked the doctor if he contracted Graves' disease from going down on Barbara Bush's death-scented coffin of a crotch. And the doctors had to explain that's not what Graves' disease is. But nice
Mr.
try.
President, that's not what it is.
Yes. Anybody should have been jogging and had to stop. It should have been Bill Clinton.
Oh, yeah.
I think I lived on fast food.
He did, yeah. Yeah, that pussy kept him young, though.
Yes.
All that young intern pussy.
You wonder if he ever like accidentally hit on his daughter.
Yeah, he did.
He's all
I'm sure.
drunk and just grabbed a handful.
I think we talked about this before, but yeah.
Yeah, you guys did.
We did. You just wonder.
Listen to that episode where we talk about Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton getting it on.
Yes.
It's a great one. I don't know what it was about, but it was great.
I did not enter you 4 inches before I realized.
All right.
All right. Let's clean it up.
On September 17th, 1991, the wildly successful and highly overrated, in my opinion, 80s rock band Guns N' Roses released an ambitious double album, Use Your Illusion 1 and 2, with hits like November Rain and Don't Cry. It was a critical and commercial success. 1 week later, it was instantly old classic rock. On September 24th, Nirvana brought us Nevermind, and 80s glam rock was brought to a grinding halt. With other bands like Pearl Jam, Soundgarden releasing huge hits, the 80s glam rock was officially over.
Yeah. Back in the day, if you wanted to see your favorite 80s hair band, you had to wait for hours and hours in line for tickets. After September 24th, you only had to wait about 10 minutes in line at your local Wendy's.
Yeah, exactly.
Goodness. Weren't you in Rat? I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
Could you imagine that?
Yeah.
And you're still putting all this money and everything into this look and this image and all this music, and they're like, yeah, you're done.
Yeah, you're done.
You might as well just do fucking country music now because it's over.
Right.
But I can't get over Wham.
Yes.
We know.
Yes. Somebody
Scott-
saw the tattoo.
Scott rushed the stage at a Wham concert, in fact.
Yes. Heck yes. That's probably what Bill Clinton said when he entered his daughter. Wham. All right, I'm done.
And everybody had tears for fears.
Yes. November 24th, Freddie Mercury dies. Frontman from Queen. They had to tilt his head to the side so they could close the casket because his front teeth were so fucking protruded.
He did have some big-ass chompers.
Yes. He said he had a hard time flossing when he was younger because his arms couldn't reach out that far. Those are fucking... Somebody said that he had more teeth than a regular person.
He was British, so...
Yeah. There it is.
But yeah, he was definitely toothy.
Yeah, he's never hit a deer with his car, but he's hit 9 with his front teeth. Sometimes in the other lane. Poor guy.
Yeah.
And we're off to 1992.
1992.
Yes. George Bush Sr. on January 8th pukes in the Prime Minister of Japan's lap.
Sweet.
Yeah. Did you see that video?
No.
He doesn't even bend over to puke. He just kind of like leans in. It looks like he's having a stroke or something, and it's just barreling out. It won't stop barreling out. It's all over the guy.
Jeez.
So anyway, in his defense, the Prime Minister tried to blackmail him by showing pictures of his wife, Barbara Bush, naked. And it totally backfired when George started throwing up violently in his lap. Also, Mike Tyson was sentenced to 6 years in prison for the accused rape of Desiree Washington. Miss Black Rhode Island is what it was.
Miss
was like,
Black Rhode Island. I love that they had to differentiate.
yeah.
Like, is there a Miss White Rhode Island?
Oh my God.
Is there like a Miss Hispanic Rhode Island?
Yes. There's a Miss Blue Rhode Island.
Right.
The chick that drowned. But anyway, this is a farce because A, there are no black people in Rhode Island.
Yeah, right.
No. And then B, go back to A. There are no black
Yeah,
people.
she was like the only one.
Good grief. Yeah. Yeah, she looked dudeish too.
I'd never seen her.
She looked like Buster Douglas in a wig. So maybe,
jeez.
yeah.
That's why he wanted to rape her.
She was beautiful, I'm sure.
Yeah, probably. Anyway. Crystal Pepsi. Remember Crystal Pepsi?
Man, fuck that. Fuck Crystal Pepsi.
Yeah.
My Pepsi should not be clear.
No. It came out in 1992. Inspired by the racist South because they couldn't believe something so good could be so dark. They created a crystal clear version. For real, they sold 500 million bottles in the first year.
I remember when it came out, it was like you had to get a bottle of it.
Oh, yeah.
But
Big time.
then it was like, this is fucking stupid.
You always think of that Van Halen song Right Now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's just always playing in there. Yeah. That was cool. That was all right. Coke did something different. They released a different soda very similar to it, and they made it a diet soda. And it tricked the minds of people, oh, if I drink clear soda, it's a diet, and that's gross, and I don't want it. And it fucked Pepsi over.
Yeah.
Clear Pepsi was done. It took like 20 years from to
recover.
more. Yeah.
Yeah.
April 22nd. This is the crazy one. Guadalajara, Mexico. For weeks, residents kept complaining about a horrendous stench, sting in the throats and noses, and severe bouts of nausea. Or what Tom Arnold calls the day he found out the hard way that Roseanne was lactose intolerant.
Jeez.
No, but seriously, there was a gas leak filling the sewers through the whole town. Filling the sewers, the tunnels underground. The government knew about it, and they just let it go, thinking after a while it'd probably just kind of subside.
Yeah.
No, it didn't. It eventually exploded. It killed 200 people, blew up hundreds of buildings, and destroyed 20 square blocks.
Man, that's a lot of burritos.
Yeah. 20 square blocks.
Sarah didn't like that joke.
No, she didn't.
Eating those spicy burritos. Put some hot sauce on my burrito.
Yeah. Courtesy flush, fuckers. That's gross. I never even heard of that. I heard some guy where I was at work. He yelled at somebody, "Kurt flush," and I'm like, "What are you?"
Like while they were in the bathroom.
Yeah. I was like, "What is that?" Oh, that's what that means. Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
That's hilarious.
What a mess. He's like,
It must have been bad if he had to announce it in the shitter.
These are mammoths. These are
Yeah.
where you can hear them shut the door and they're fumbling. You can hear their belt fumbling, and like you can hear half of it going in their pants already. It's like it's not good, man.
I've heard those situations, like where it's urgent.
Yes,
They can't get their pants down fast enough.
yes.
And then it's so funny too because you hear this like hurried rustling, and then like just followed by like this explosion.
Boom. Yep.
I've heard that.
It
That's
went up my back like a toddler. It's just gross. Anyway,
So also in 1992, McDonald's released their famous supersized fries and drinks. You could supersize your meal for fucking 20 cents or something.
yeah.
If I went to the McDonald's and they were like, "You want to supersize?" I was like, "Fuck yeah." Like, I'm not going to say no.
Yeah. Big time.
He's a yes man.
Yeah. So yeah, all of us fellow fatties rejoiced. And the supersize option stayed on the menu until 2004, actually. So for quite a while.
And now it's just supersized no matter what, everywhere.
Yeah.
If you order a large drink at Wendy's, good fuck.
They're big.
There's not even a cup holder that holds it.
Yeah, not even an American cup holder.
Yes. You can barely spread your legs far enough to hold it between your thighs.
That is a big
Yes.
cup, yeah.
The supersize was groundbreaking for inbred hillbillies who ran out of ideas for their wife/aunt's 5th wedding anniversary.
Yeah, just get them a large fry and a big-ass drink of cola.
Supersize that, yeah.
So in 1992, President Clinton became president with the lowest percentage of votes for any other president in history. Clinton became president with only 43.01% of the popular vote. The runner-up was Nixon with 43.42% of the vote. Clinton became president because of two flappy words, and that is Ross Perot.
Yes.
Yeah, in 1992, the short, huge-eared billionaire from Texas kind of dropped in and out of the race, promising lower taxes along the way. Officially, he was the Reform Party candidate. Unofficially, he was the quirky conservative siphoning support from the otherwise very popular sitting president, which was George H.W. Bush. So in the end, Perot won 18.9% of the popular vote.
Damn.
Yeah, which was the highest share won by a third-party candidate since 1912 when Theodore Roosevelt failed to get the Republican Party nomination and ran independently with the Progressive Party. Interns and lonely wives across the country were super happy because not since JFK had there been so much fucking in the White House.
Yes. That's so true, because even Donald Trump shows everybody the room where Monica... That's his first thing he does. Even to like little kids come in for the White House. How old are you, 7? Look at this room. Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Everybody I know voted for Perot. My grandparents, my aunts, uncles.
My parents did.
Yeah. Mine did too. Yeah.
I wonder if he really won and they just rigged it and just gave it to Billy Oak.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past any of them.
Jurassic Park, we're going to go to 1993.
Yep.
This was gargantuous. Jurassic Park came out and cinema was changed forever.
Yes.
The special effects were immediately catapulted to another level. Did you know the Tyrannosaurus Rex roar is actually a slowed down recording of a Jack Russell Terrier playing with a rope?
Is
That
it really?
Fact.
That's
Yes.
fact? Wow.
They were going to
I
use a
did not.
recording of taking a plate of nachos away from Rosie O'Donnell, but they deemed it too scary.
That'd give it an immediate R rating.
Isn't that weird? You spend almost billions of dollars, and they had Steve Jobs, they had David Geffen, they had these billionaires put all their money into all this to make it so it's huge, and you have these special effects. And then you have a Jack Russell Terrier playing with a rope to give you the roar of your dinosaur.
Yeah.
That's madness. Arthur Ashe, the first black man to win Wimbledon, died from AIDS on February 6, 1993. He said it was from a blood transfusion. Ironically, blood transfusion is what's tattooed on Freddie Mercury's dick.
I was wondering if Freddie Mercury's going to come into that.
He's coming in there somehow.
Yep.
Yes, I feel so bad because he was like a really great guy and
Yeah.
phenomenal artist. This one was going to touch you, Cooper. February 25th, the ATF invades the Waco cult led by David Koresh.
Yeah.
Those who haven't seen David Koresh, this dude looked like Bill Gates in a Jesus wig. Weird looking motherfucker. They invaded on alleged weapons violations and child abuse. Like he was having sex with these kids too.
And he probably was.
It was a 51-day standoff leading to over 70 people being shot and burned to death when the building they lived in caught on fire.
Yep.
That 51 days?
Yeah.
Dang.
And every year the ATF is like, oh, the brave officers that died in this raid. Fuck you, you ATF. You killed a bunch of kids and women that didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, fuck ATF.
Fuck them, yes. This whole thing with Waco is what inspired Timothy McVeigh to blow up the federal building in Oklahoma 2 years after this.
Yeah.
Onlookers at the Waco cult, when this thing was on fire, onlookers were conflicted. Even though it was tragic, they said they had the best s'mores of their life. So,
Yes.
not good. September 24th, this means everything to me. The movie Dazed and Confused debuts.
Great movie.
A classic that starred unknown cast that made it huge. People like Ben Affleck, Mila Jovovich, Cole Hauser. That's a guy from Yellowstone. What's his name in Yellowstone?
I'm not sure.
People are so in love with him. Rip. His name is Rip.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the guy with the beard and the crazy wife. Yeah.
Yep. And Matthew McConaughey. And it was just
all right.
He ad-libbed that.
Yeah.
Almost all of his lines were ad-libbed.
And his lines are the best in the movie almost.
Other actors were pissed because their parts in the movie that were already written were completely deleted.
Were
cut. Because they wanted more of Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, he's good. I like McConaughey.
He stopped filming the movie for like a month so he can go see his dying father. And his dying father gave this advice to him, one of the last things he ever told him. And he used that line in the movie on the football field when he goes, "I'm just going to keep on living. Livin." Yeah, that is a line from his dad.
Wow, that's awesome.
How cool is that? So
Yeah.
He still uses that to this day. I get his emails.
Yep.
Matthew McConaughey's? Mm-hmm. Because you fluff him?
Yeah.
No.
Why do you get his emails?
Yes.
I like him as a public speaker.
Like he personally emails you?
No, it's like a mass email.
Oh.
Does
Okay.
he spell it wrong when he says eatin' ain't cheating? Does he not put a G on the end of anything at all? Or...
Nobody spells livin Livin.
All right, Sarah. Eating
All right.
ain't cheating. Yum, yum. It's weird.
So June 23rd of 1993, Lorena Bobbitt.
Yes.
She brought a 12-inch kitchen knife into the bedroom she shared with her husband, John Wayne Bobbitt, and cut off his dick.
Yes.
She then fled the apartment with the fucking dick, threw that motherfucker in a field. So she's driving, cut off the penis, went for a drive, threw it in a field. What the fuck? She later called 911 and helped locate the penis. Can you imagine calling 911 and being like, I'll help you guys find this dick I just threw out of the window?
Yes.
After a 9.5-hour surgery, they were able to successfully reattach John Wayne's dick.
You know what? The doctors should have put the piss hole midway up his dick, pointing at his face. So every time he has to go to the bathroom, he ends up just pissing in his face. She helped find the dick.
I know.
It would have been great if there were like
crazy.
other dicks behind there in that field too.
Yeah,
Like, is this
like,
it?
who the fuck dick is that?
Oh heck no, that's just too big. No way. No.
Yes, that's yeah. Lorena was found not guilty of malicious wounding by reason of temporary insanity, claiming John Wayne had raped her earlier that evening and she snapped from the alleged abuse. John Wayne went on to become a porn star, starring in such films as Bobbitt Uncut and Frankenpenis.
That's my favorite.
Yeah. So go look those up. Those are real. That's not a joke here, folks. He also appeared on WWF Monday Night Raw and The Howard Stern Show. He actually was the fronted lead singer of a rock band, and again, this is not a joke, called The Severed Parts.
Yes.
So he really leaned into the whole, like, getting your dick cut off.
They had Lieutenant Dan on bass. What the hell?
On bass, yeah.
Yeah, and the Def Leppard drummer. Just be yourself, man.
Yeah. No dick, no arm, no legs.
Yes.
Awesome. That's a missed opportunity right there.
No dick, no arms, no legs, all fluff. And then have you, Sarah, as the lead singer. That'd be
Yeah.
awesome. What a mess. That is, I can't believe all that is true.
Yeah, those are real things. He was in a band. He made pornos, made Frankenpenis. Yeah.
With
Crazy.
the whole thing of where they could attach it back on, do you know how many men rejoice like this is the greatest medical breakthrough? Fuck curing cancer. If you can really attach it when it's cut off, you guys deserve something.
I want to know how functional it was after. Did he retain feeling? Or, like, what's going on down there, bro?
Yeah.
I mean, if it took 9 hours,
Did they reattach the nerve endings?
Right.
How do you do all that?
right?
Oh, yeah. Now Hillary can't threaten Bill on anything.
Yeah.
Put it right back on,
Yeah.
bitch. Yes. Oh, what a mess. Also, Lorena Bobbitt now does motivational speeches to raise awareness about spouse abuse and teach people the proper way to cut kielbasa's at the Me Too movement barbecues.
Jeez. Yeah. Did they ever talk again?
Oh.
Like, did they make amends?
Couple? Did they get divorced?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got divorced.
Oh.
I don't know. Did they make up?
Imagine being his parents and trying to, like, convince him it's going to be okay. Son, don't worry, there's plenty more fish in the sea. Well, I'm not getting any bites without a fucking rod, Dad, so...
Right. Yeah.
1994.
Here we go.
Great year. Jada Pinkett's celebrity haircut inspiration dies. No, not really. Not the Rachel cut, but the Telly Savalas Kojak cut.
Oh, yeah.
Remember Kojak?
Yeah.
You know what's weird of talking about the Rachel cut and all that is Telly Savalas was the godfather to Jennifer Aniston in real life.
Really?
He was her godfather.
Huh.
How crazy is that? And who else? Oh, there was somebody else famous. Their uncle. It's like George Wendt from Cheers. His nephew is Jason Sudeikis.
Oh, wow. Okay.
From Saturday Night Live and Horrible Bosses.
Yeah. Horrible Bosses. Funny show.
Yes.
Or funny movie, yeah.
Isn't that that's just wild. Also 94, Pope John Paul II on February 20th disdains gay marriages, stating that they are a serious threat to the future of family and society itself. And he gave the reply, if you don't like it, you can suck my straight dick. Or maybe he didn't say that, but he did disdain it. March 4th, very sad day, John Candy dies. You know you're in bad health when you die and nobody asks from what. They just like, oh, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, he was a chubby guy.
Yeah, poor guy. They say he was a class act. Total class act.
I mean, I don't know. I never, obviously never met him, but he seems like he was a cool dude.
Yep.
I love
Uncle Buck.
Uncle Buck.
Planes, Trains, Automobiles.
Awesome movies, yeah.
The Great Outdoors.
Great Outdoors when he eats like the old what is it, the old 86er?
Yeah, whatever that huge steak.
86.
Yeah.
He's not done yet. Yeah, he's not done.
Yes.
If I can get the gristle down, I'm gonna throw in a couple of shirts for the kids. Fucking yeah.
April 5th, 94. Kurt Cobain dies. He suffered forever from stomach issues, like debilitated, I don't know if it's ulcers, heroin addiction, and the crippling depression of being married to Courtney Love.
Yeah, that was the big one.
He supposedly shot himself in the head. Supposedly, but who knows.
Yeah.
April 22nd, Richard Nixon dies from a stroke. And the crippling depression of dating Courtney Love for 2 weeks. No, my theory of Richard Nixon is I think he suffocated in his sleep on his thick-ass eyebrows.
Oh, yeah.
They finally rolled
He did
over
have
and-
some big ones.
May 7th, Edvard Munch's painting, the world-renowned painting, The Scream, is stolen in just 50 seconds.
Oh, yes.
I don't know if you saw the video. 50 seconds from the Oslo Museum.
Yep.
The 4 thieves were caught and sentenced to prison in 1996. In a strange twist of fate, they now give the Scream look every time they hit the prison showers.
Yeah.
Edvard Munch was known for shitting his pants, letting it dry, and walking around making a crunch noise in public. This was the inspiration behind the disgusting snack Crunch and Munch.
Yeah.
I hated Crunch and Munch. People loved that. It's like,
Yeah.
Or Cracker Jack. You only bought it for the fucking toy.
Yeah, yeah.
June 12th, big day. O.J. Simpson kills Nicole Simpson and Ron Goldman.
Yep.
No speculation, no mystery. His blood was at the scene of the crime. End of story. You can't plant his blood there, Coop. There's no access to his blood. It's not like you can go to the Red Cross and ask for 2 pints of the washed up, mediocre running back from the Bills who likes to beat the shit out of his wife. And they're like, oh, sorry, we don't have any O.J. Simpson left.
Yeah, that's like the American justice system. He made it work for him.
Yeah.
You know, he got away with murder. In 1994, A clerk in the Texas legislature named Gregory Watson discovered that the state of Mississippi had not ratified the 13th Amendment. 1994, 13th Amendment is the amendment that outlaws slavery.
Wow.
So technically, as of 1994, it was still legal to own slaves in Mississippi. In 1865, 4 states rejected the amendment: New Jersey, Delaware, and Kentucky, and obviously Mississippi. These states later ratified it, but not Mississippi.
Nope.
Yeah. In 1995, 130 years after the amendment had become law, Mississippi finally joined the rest of the states in ratifying it. That takes care of it, right? Fuck no. Mississippi never sent the required documentation to the federal government, so it remained unratified until 2012. So technically, on a federal level, you could still own a slave in 2011 in Mississippi.
Oh my goodness.
Like if it would have gone to court, they would have been like, yeah, we fucked up. Send in your damn paperwork, Mississippi.
I would love it if they still wouldn't let women vote.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Like, we just ended slavery. What the fuck more do you want? Give us another 130 years.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. In 1995, August 29th, the longest sausage ever made wins a world record at 28.7 miles long.
Oh, yeah.
So Ron Jeremy finally has competition.
Finally.
Yes. Then, not to be outdone, December 1st, 2014, that record was broken when a Romanian sausage maker made one that was 38.9 miles long.
Jeez.
Yes, something L. Roker calls worth the drive. Goodness, the 38.9 miles.
That's the long-ass sausage. What do they do with it?
Oh,
They
yeah.
eat it?
Oh, I don't know.
Did they
Yeah.
stretch it all the way out for that long, or was it rolled?
I don't know.
These are good questions.
Yeah, well, we'll never know.
Gross. They linked it from one medical weight loss center to the other. Just say, what happens, happens, guys. All right. Also, April 19th, Oklahoma City bombing from Timothy McVeigh, killing 168 people. This idiot McVeigh was pulled over 90 minutes after the bombing for not having a license plate on his getaway car.
What an idiot.
And then carrying a gun loaded with no permit. And there's a video of it when you watch the special on Netflix. He got up and he's like standing, towering over this old country time cop.
Yeah.
And trying to intimidate the cop by saying his gun was loaded. This cop was awesome. This dude, the cop took his gun out and mashed it against his skull and said, "So is mine."
Oh, good.
Like, arrested him, kept him in jail. The judge missed the next couple of days, so they couldn't arraign him. And the one day he was supposed to be let out, they tied it to him.
Good.
But good.
That's awesome that the cop did that.
Yeah, just fucking mashed it. That's what you do in Oklahoma City, baby.
Yeah.
October 3rd, O.J. Simpson is found not guilty by a jury of his peers. Yeah. By that, I mean some dumb fucking idiots.
Yeah.
This is for one of the jurors was asked, all the jurors are asked, are you a member of any society, whether it's Black Panther, KKK, any society that could be harmful towards other
gang
races?
or, yeah, right.
They all said no. One of the jurors was one of the heads of the Black Panther Party. When they said not guilty, he's the one that stood up with his fist in the air.
Right.
Another juror, when she was picked, she already made up her mind. She didn't care. They could have had video, and she would have still said he was innocent. This dumb bitch said this on the Netflix special. No matter what, I was going to make him innocent in retaliation against the Rodney King beatings and all the injustice that black people face from the cops.
Oh, geez, yeah.
The irony is the cop that was supposed to be racist, what's his name again? Furman? Mark Furman?
Mark Furman, yep.
He started out very bad, like 20 years before that, and then he realized this is a horrible life for black people in the city. They need help. He ended up getting awards for helping disenfranchised black people.
Yeah.
And Johnny Cochran tried pointing making him the worst racist in the world. I mean, people
funny.
loved him.
Yeah.
Like, black people loved him. Nope, not today. The irony was OJ looked down upon all these black people that were not rich. All of his friends were white and Mexican, and if they were black, they were very rich and famous. They weren't just regular old people. So he did not want to have a part of the black community at all. He wanted to live this rich, white, lavish lifestyle. When he was arrested after doing the whole chase on the highway,
Yep.
he had friends that he went to high school with that were black cops in LAPD. They drove him back to the police station, and they were close friends of his. He looked around, he was smiling for a minute, one of the cops was saying, and then it hit him. He was so disgusted that these lower level people were in his rich area. His exact words to his black cop friend were, "What are these N-words doing in Brentwood?" He was disgusted. Like,
Fucking
what
OJ.
the fuck are these scumbags doing in my neighborhood?
Yeah.
Yeah. And they still made him innocent.
Yep.
I was like, it was just crazy.
That is crazy, yeah.
That happened on October 3rd. 1996.
Yes.
One big thing a lot of people didn't know is Betty Rubble was added to the Flintstone vitamins. After a huge outcry for her not being in the mix, they had Fred, Wilma, Barney, and what is it, Dino? Dino. But no Betty. For 25 years, after the live-action film was released, played by Rosie O'Donnell, of course, people started noticing she was missing from the bottle, and they included her. It was the first vitamin that could give you your daily dose of Trump derangement syndrome.
Before Betty was played by Rosie O'Donnell, I thought she was the hottest one.
Yes.
And then I never got hard again.
Yeah. It'd be great if the Betty one was like the Viagra. Like, what the fuck? April 3rd, the Unabomber is caught. After his manifestos were released to the public, because the FBI couldn't just pinpoint this guy down, so they thought, we're going to release these ramblings to the public, see if anybody finds it familiar. Of course, Ted's snitch bitch-ass brother recognized the phrases and misspellings and include the FBI on it. Phrases that Ted would send his brother's wife, like, "Damn, girl, I'm going to blow that ass up this Thanksgiving." Or, "When you going to suck this dick?"
Yeah.
Suck has 2 Ks and Gunna is Gunna. No. You see it when they have a picture of him. They kind of arrest him. They brought him out and they bring him to the station.
Yeah.
You see how fucked up looking he was when they caught him?
Yeah.
Good hair all choppy and lopsided.
Oh, yeah. He was living on the lam.
Good grief. You look like every patron that left Bo-Rix. That's like, man, this guy is jacked. Another big craze in 1996, and this was huge, was the Tickle Me Elmo.
Oh, yeah.
It exploded just before Christmas.
Yeah, it was huge. I remember that.
The most in-demand toy of the year, selling for $30 retail, but some would get up to $1,500 from resellers because they were so rare.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
So people probably just bought them, and once they ran out, it was like, okay, now we can jack the price up.
You got all these soccer moms pulling tricks behind fucking Toys R Us just to get this thing. It's so crazy. But no, what people don't know is it was actually supposed to be Tickle Me Taz. Like
really?
the
I didn't know
Tasmanian
that.
Devil. And that is for real. I make a lot of jokes, but it was really supposed to be that. Now, this is my joke, because I would fucking love it if it was Tickle Me Taz. You know, he'd be like, "Ha, that feels good. Uh-oh, tickle me there and I'm going to explode all over your face." It's so gross. Other attempts to capitalize on this doll craze were not as successful. Like they had the Grope Me Grover, Give Oscar Oral, and the count, let's count how many fingers I can fit inside. Well, you know, those just didn't take off as well.
Yeah.
Yes. November 27th, and I thought about you, Coop, because you're so good at this. Sling Blade debuts.
Mm-hmm.
How the hell did Billy Bob Thornton land Angelina Jolie? I don't fucking get that.
I don't reckon I know.
What was Brad Pitt thinking, taking Sling Blade sloppy seconds? Oh my goodness. I bet on the inside of her thighs there's a tattoo that says, "Where's the mayonnaise for these French fried taters?"
Mm-hmm. Give me some of them French fried taters.
So creepy. Yes. Billy Bob Thornton even looks like a fucking moron. It's even in his name, Billy Bob. Seriously?
Yeah.
You can't get more white trash than that. You could have named him "Used Condom Falling Out of the Ass of Your First Cousin Found in a Dollar General Parking Lot," and it still would not be as fucking trashy as Billy Bob. But I guess he's in some new show.
Yeah, he's like an attorney. I can't think of the name of it. It's supposed to be
Sarah,
good. I don't know.
we need you to look that up so we can find out what show that. I guess it's supposed to be very good. Something Land.
Yeah, something like that. I just know he's an attorney in it or something.
It's not Homeland, because Homeland was a stupid fucking show. Just joking. Sarah loves Homeland.
I don't think I've ever seen Homeland.
I guess it's supposed to be great.
Yeah.
Like, really great. 1997.
Oh, yeah.
May 2nd. This is great. Eddie Murphy is caught with a transsexual worker.
Oh, nice.
For real. And when the cops asked what he was doing, he said he was giving her a ride home.
Oh, yeah, right.
And also explained that he always drives with no pants on at the start of the summer. When the cops asked the transsexual worker what her name was, Marjorie Taylor Greene pleaded the fifth and kept quiet.
Well, that's what you got to do when you talk to the cops.
Yes. July 1st, Mike Tyson bites a chunk off Holyfield's ear, In his defense, Holyfield was pouring Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce on his head to control the insane sweating. What I found weird is that nobody questioned why Mike Tyson hired Jeffrey Dahmer as his boxing coach.
Yeah.
He's like, block, bite. That'd be horrible.
It's crazy now because they're doing commercials and stuff together.
Yeah.
Like they're friends now or something, or at least they're like making like they are for the ads.
I think Holyfield felt bad for Tyson. Tyson hit rock bottom. He had nobody he could trust. Everybody's stealing from him and using him. What is it? Customato, his first boxing coach. He disciplined him. He kept him in line. He said, you need to focus on this. There are no other distractions.
Yeah.
And then when he died, it was just a free-for-all. And Don King is a worthless piece of shit
he's bad.
He killed somebody, and he got off. Way back in the 70s, somebody owed him money or something, and he fucking killed him and somehow got off.
Wow.
Yeah, you guys can Google that. Don King killed somebody.
Wow.
And then he became a big boxing
promoter, yeah.
It was weird how much Holyfield's head sweat. It was
it was like a waterfall.
It was.
Yeah.
Every time he get hit, it just looked like the ending of a squirter film. Just boom. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But no, yeah, he felt bad for Tyson, and I think he was there for him later in life.
That's cool of him, too, because, I mean, the motherfucker bit part of his ear off.
Holyfield was great because he was so smart.
He probably had smart people around him. I don't know if he
yeah.
himself is smart.
Yeah, no.
He's got a lot of blows to the head.
Especially not now.
Yeah.
Heck no. He's trying to change the fucking channel with a hot pocket, and he's got the remote control in the microwave. You can just tell that.
Yeah.
August 31st. Princess Diana dies in a horrible car crash after being chased through the tunnel by the paparazzi.
Yep.
Her driver was 3 times the legal limit for alcohol, or what Billy Joel calls the most sober I've been in a long time. Did you know that Billy Joel was driving drunk one night and he drove through somebody's fucking living room? He drove through their living room. This lady said it just, this huge crash, this bang, and she looks up and this half car is in her living room. And it's Billy Joel.
And Billy Joel stumbles out.
Yes.
He's like, I'm the piano man, bitch.
Almost setting the house on fire. The weird thing is 2 months later, Billy Joel has a hit called We Didn't Start the Fire. So I don't know. No, but the driving through somebody's house drunk is very true.
Yeah.
I wonder if Diana, if she was still with Prince Charles, maybe she could have survived that because she could hide behind his fucking airbag-sized ears and survive that.
Yeah.
That was horrible. They took pictures of her dead, the paparazzi. They didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
They're in the car taking pictures. And ooh, you and I could have a business where we're paid by celebrities to fuck up the paparazzi.
Yeah.
Take pictures of them and shove them in the fucking wall. I would love that. September 15th. Google was created.
Oh.
Originally, it was for real. It was originally called Back Rub.
Nice.
For real. Not to be outdone, Firefox was originally called Hand Job. So, but what a weird... Why would you fucking name your business Back Rub?
Who knows? They probably didn't think it was going to take off.
Good grief. That's crazy.
So on March 26th of 97... the police stepped inside a 9,200 square foot mansion in the suburbs of San Diego, the whale's vagina, and discovered 39 dead bodies. Each of them had been laid on a bed with a purple shroud. They were wearing matching black shirts and sweatpants and brand new Nike shoes. Got them Jordans. They each wore an armband that read, Heaven's Gate Away Team. The 39 members, including their leader, Marshall Applewhite, died by ingesting a mixture of phenobarbital and vodka, which sounds like Sarah's Saturday night.
Yeah.
After ingesting this cocktail, they placed plastic bags over their heads and secured them with rubber bands. So not only the drugs, but they were making damn sure they were going to die.
My good, these whack jobs remind me of my grandpa. He seriously, he dressed in a black t-shirt, sweatpants, and cheap-ass Nikes everywhere. The post office, church, funerals. I wanted to ask him if he missed the fucking Haley Bop comment one time we walked by. I'm like, did you miss the comment, Grandpa?
Oh, yeah, that'd have been funny.
And he used to place a plastic bag over his head with a rubber band before struggling to make love to my grandma. So, I don't know.
So yeah, these people were members of the Heaven's Gate cult that believed by committing ritual suicide, they would transcend humanity and their souls would be transported to a spacecraft that was supposedly trailing behind the Hale-Bopp comet. Cool, guys. Cool. Their website is actually still up. Like you can
Really?
there's people from Heaven's Gate that are still active members, like keeping up the website and shit.
What fucking...
It's the home team, the Heaven's Gate home team.
Even Scientologists think these guys are fucking
Oh, yeah.
stupid.
Which is saying something.
Yeah. A little over the top. 1998.
Here we go.
January 5th, Sonny Bono from Sonny and Cher. Sonny Bono died skiing at night.
What an idiot.
Good grief. He hit a tree face first. He still had less swelling on his face than Cher after her 15th plastic surgery, but still.
Yeah, she's had a lot of work done.
You think his thick-ass mustache would have cushioned the blow a little bit. Man. And what did he do for fun other than that? Play hopscotch on the interstate during rush hour traffic?
Yeah. Why are you going skiing at night?
Who does that?
There's trees in the mountains. What do you think
Yes.
was going to happen? You can't see them.
Goodness. Yeah. January 26th, Bill Clinton says the famous phrase, "I did not have sexual relations with that woman," making Hillary pissed because they had Chelsea as proof. Yes, you did, you sick fuck.
At least once.
How did he get away with that? I mean, he's lying in front of every... Well, because the House was mostly Democrat and they could just not impeach him.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
goodness. He was cool. He was cool in the 90s. I liked him in the 90s. I didn't know a lot about him.
Yeah, he was.
September 8th, Mark McGwire hits a world record 70th home run in the bottom of the 8th inning. He hit it so hard, even the steroid needle in his arm made it to second base.
Yeah. You could, man, if you look at him in, like the 80s and stuff, he was small. He wasn't that big.
Him and Barry Bonds.
Yeah, and then suddenly they're like jacked. Like their heads are like 3 times the size they were.
Their pecs are over the plate. Just their
Right.
monstrous pecs. Yeah. I don't know who they're fooling.
Yeah.
Who was it? Sammy Sosa, too? He was big into that.
Yeah.
Have you seen him lately?
No.
He's like, even Michael Jackson would be like, what the fuck happened to you? I mean, he's like white. Some kind
Really?
of skin. Yeah, you got to Google it. It's gross. And his eyes, it's like he had some kind of surgery. He cannot blink to save his
What?
life.
Wow.
Yeah, Google Sammy Sosa before and after.
All right.
It's like a chocolate shake from McDonald's put on your dashboard in the summer. It's brown and nice and cool at first. You come back about 3 more hours later, like, what the fuck? All right, the new $20 bill also came out, making it difficult to entice hookers to your car because they thought they were fake. According to movie critics, Hugh Grant convincing the tranny hooker it was real was his best acting of his career.
What's up with him and Eddie Murphy?
I know. What are you guys thinking? And then, of course, they're trannies on top of it. Oof.
Yeah.
October 29th, 77-year-old John Glenn goes back to space. He wanted to go back because he dropped his wallet on the sound stage where they fake filmed it the first time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who we're going to talk about here in just a moment on his film stage.
Yeah. Would it be crazy if the gravitational pull made it so his dick always went up his ass? So when kids ask, "Hey, Mr. Glenn, how did it feel in outer space?" he could reply, "It's like shitting your own dick." That's how it felt in outer space. That's too much.
Geez.
1999. Stanley Kubrick dies.
And that is also who directed the moon landing. Stanley Kubrick.
That's right. There's talk about that.
That's the rumor, He did Full Metal Jacket, Space Odyssey, Doctor Strangelove, and How I Learned to Love the Bomb.
Oh, I've never seen that movie.
Didn't he do A Clockwork Orange?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Clockwork Orange.
Eyes Wide Shut.
Nicole Kidman's topless in that movie.
Really?
Oh, yeah, a lot.
Note to self, rent Eyes Wide Shut. Okay. Yes. The Matrix also debuted that year, too. Only if JFK could have done the cool moves in The Matrix, he'd still be alive today. That was kind of cool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, The Matrix was huge.
Yes. Was Jada Pinkett Smith in that?
She was in the second and the
She was in
third
the
one,
second,
yeah.
third one.
So Will Smith was offered the role of Neo, but...
What?
Yeah, and she said, no, you can't do it. And she slapped him.
Oh, yeah, and then cheated on him.
Yeah, and then wouldn't suck some other dude's
Yeah,
dicks.
you're making me do this. Yes. I'm in the Matrix right now.
Yeah,
What
this
a
is
mess.
my movie.
Yes. May 23rd, professional wrestler Owen Hart dies. He fell 78 feet onto the wrestling mat after his harness that was supposed to lower him from the roof of the building down.
Oh, shit.
The ring that held him in malfunctioned. It just loosened up. He was dead on impact. He was supposed to wrestle. It's weird. It's kind of creepy. The guy who was supposed to wrestle was The Undertaker.
Of course.
The show went on. It was the first act of the night, and the show went on.
Wow.
Blood on the mat and all.
Wow.
The wrestlers had to work around the blood. It's kind of like taking your prom date as she started her period the day of the dance. Well, we're going to have to work around the blood. That's where we're going to still work this out.
Yeah, that's
Weird.
crazy.
I was going to touch base on a lot of these 90s movies.
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
You've Got Mail. There's a thing on there about the Unabomber. He rented this and left a review stating, not what I expected. Not as explosive as I wanted to be. Yes. Home Alone. That is Jared from Subway's version of soft porn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Fried Green Tomato. You ever see Fried Green Tomatoes?
Yeah, I think I've seen
It's
it.
a classic.
Yeah.
There's a part where Jessica Tandy's character, when she was younger in the movie, helps kill her best friend's husband, who beat the shit out of this chick all the time. So they just kill him. And then they cook up his body in this famous pork barbecue thing they had at their diner.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so there's a investigator in the movie. He's trying to find out where this husband is, what happened to him, and he's eating the dude as we're talking about it.
Yeah, was that the inspiration for that Dixie Chicks song?
Oh, yeah.
Earl's Gotta Die
Earl's
or
gotta
whatever.
die. I didn't think about that. Yes. Jeffrey Dahmer demanded to know where this diner is located and what their hours are. The fried green tomatoes are what Jessica Tandy's areolas look like now.
Oh, shit.
All green and crusty and yes. Beauty and the Beast. The Keanu Reeves story is what I call it. Have you seen his wife / great-great-grandmother?
She is a lot older than him.
Fuck, yes.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell's going on? He's this cool stud with a huge list of movies under his belt, and her only accomplishment is she graduated second in her class behind Abraham Lincoln. And the only thing she has under her belt is the duct tape holding her catheter tube in place.
Yeah.
Yes.
Holding her tits up.
Yeah. Did you know old people's pubes start falling out like in clumps and patches?
What?
Yeah. I found this out the hard way.
No, I didn't.
I was using the urinal next to my grandpa. I was probably like 9 years old, and it looked like the aftermath of a forest fire.
Oh,
there was these clumps of gray and ashy, burnt-up dead squirrels. I mean, no, there's like big, thick patches, and there's fucking nothing. Yes.
Whoa.
He got mad because I kept petting it. Like, what is it? No, I'm joking. Oh, the movie Patch Adams was probably about Keanu Reeves' wife's crotch. Fucking just clumps and patches. Just nasty. All right, anyway. Bad 90s movie remakes.
Okay, yeah.
If you like Sleepless in Seattle, you'll love Waking Up in Waco.
Oh, yeah.
Or Pretty Woman. Their second part is Pretty Much a Woman, the Bruce Jenner story. Yes. The Parent Trap. Or Your Girlfriend's Vagina when she doesn't tell you she stopped taking birth control.
Oh, yeah.
There's a movie I haven't seen yet, but I'm told it by everybody it's really great. It's called Before Sunrise, and it's a romantic comedy starring Ethan Hawke, and it's about meeting the love of your life for only one day.
Okay, I've never seen that one.
It's supposed to be great. Before Sunrise is also the exact time Bill Cosby's magical drinks start to wear off.
Yeah. Him and Michael Jackson.
Remember Misery? Did you see that?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Is that the one where she ties the guy to the bed and, like, breaks his legs
Yeah,
and
with
shit?
the sledgehammer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was James Caan. I
Yeah.
remember that. Ooh, that was messed up. Misery, a documentary about Will Smith's marriage to Jada. Yes. And then there is Something About Mary. I was at the theater when I saw Something About Mary, and I was crying when he zipped it all up at the prom date.
Pork and beans.
Yeah.
Pork and beans.
He saw him like 20 years later. Frank and Beans.
Yeah, Frank and Beans.
Oh my goodness. That was the Frank of the Beans. Yes.
How'd you get the Frank ahead of the beans? Or what did that guy say?
Yes, that was so great.
Like the cop shows up and they're all like, ah!
Yes.
It's all like the most horrific thing they've ever seen.
Yeah, they like walk into the bathroom window. They're like right there. He goes, I like when he grabs the zipper and he goes, and a one. And
Yeah.
we got a bleeder.
Yeah.
That was a great movie. There's Something About Mary. It's because his name was Mark last week, a transgender's journey to fuck over high school girls in sports because he's not good enough to win medals in his own biological category. There's Something About Mary. Remember My Girl?
Yeah.
My Girl, a documentary on the benefits and importance of bees.
Oh, shit.
That was tragic when he died.
Yeah, that ruined a lot of people's days.
Oh, my goodness. Not good. So, the girl, whatever her name is, her dad, Dan Aykroyd in the movie, he was like the funeral director and he owned the funeral parlor. So he had to like put him on display.
Yeah.
I would have loved it if he would have put like a fucking beehive over his crotch. Open casket, just like here it is. And then start selling honey. Yes.
Yeah.
The Sandlot. That was a good movie.
Oh, it was a great movie.
Yeah.
I watched that one a bunch.
Yes, The Sandlot. What happens to Joy Behar's crotch when she goes to a nude beach? The Sandlot. The 90s. We're going to go over some hit songs.
Yes.
A huge thing was Michael Jackson's Black or White. And it was about asking Jay-Z, Beyonce, Leonardo DiCaprio, Ellen, Usher, Meek Mill, J-Lo, and yes, creepy-ass Dick Van Dyke what Diddy party they'll be attending this week. Black or White.
Yes.
Cannot believe he got off like that.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. He's a slippery guy, even without the lube. Remember Temple of the Dog?
I do.
That was like Pearl Jam and Soundgarden. Yeah, they had a song called Hunger Strike.
Yeah.
And that's what Jack Black goes through when he takes a 20-minute nap. Piece of fucking shit. Remember Color Me Bad?
Yep.
Yeah, something Gavin Newsom does to his underwear every time there's a wildfire in California or an ICE protest. They have that hit song, I'll never forget, it was called I Want to Sex You Up. That was controversial back in the day. Really like, whoa. Something Woody Allen would write in his adoptive daughter's birthday cards when she was like 5.
Fucking
I
Woody
still
Allen.
cannot believe he married his adoptive daughter.
I know.
Did you know November Rain took like 8 years to complete? And Axl Rose wrote Welcome to the Jungle in less than an hour.
Really?
Yeah, he was listening to the intro to Welcome to the Jungle is just like a practice little warm-up thing that Slash would do all the time. And Axl never heard it. Axl's upstairs at their loft. He hears Slash just going to town on that awesome riff. And he stays up there and he writes the whole fucking song, comes down and says, hey, do that again. I got something I want to add to it.
All right.
Now you have Welcome to the Jungle. Did you know there was originally an entire song in The Lion King about eating bugs between Pumbaa and whoever the other guy was? I forgot their names. Timon! Yes. Nobody's ever heard it because it was cut for time. And people were turned off when the lyrics were just about Ted Danson going down on Whoopi Goldberg. Eating bugs. Myth. Here's a big myth in the 90s that everybody thought was real. The reason the Taco Bell Chihuahua commercial stopped for Taco Bell is because the dog died. No. It was actually because Chinese people kept asking for the dog instead of the tacos at the drive-thru. No, the dog never died. They just thought it was getting old, so they stopped it.
Really?
Yeah.
I figured they would just get another dog.
Yeah, right? Fact. Did you know that in the video Baby One More Time by Britney Spears, the person who played her love interest in the video was actually her first cousin in real life named Chad?
That doesn't surprise me as much as it should.
Yeah, they practiced her scenes in a trailer park to get the authentic feel for each other.
Yeah.
If I was him, I mean, I couldn't, but whatever. I don't know. If you had a hot first cousin, you have to really think it through.
If it was Britney Spears, you do it.
Right in the commercial, just fucking full tongue in her mouth, right during the take. Like, I'm sorry, I got lost in character. Also, did you know that 80 members from the film crew for the movie Titanic were hospitalized due to hallucinations because someone spiked the lobster chowder with PCP?
It was really chowder?
For real. The lobster chowder was spiked with PCP.
Holy shit.
It was the last time they allowed Amy Winehouse to make the midday lunches.
Yeah.
Oh, she was awesome. She was so cool.
Yeah.
And last but not least, did you know that the Thigh Master and the Mood Ring were invented by the same person? The Thigh Master was also the nickname they gave Bill, and Mood Ring was the name they gave Hillary Clinton at the White House.
Yes.
Wait, isn't that just wild?
Yeah, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're ending this on kind of a downer.
Yes.
April 20th, 1999, Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold murdered 13 students and 1 teacher. 10 were killed in the school library where Harris and Klebold subsequently committed suicide, and 20 additional people were injured by gunshots. This was obviously the Columbine shooting, and Marilyn Manson, video games, goths, pharmaceutical antidepressants, and the internet are all cited as causes and reasons why these guys did this. Harris carried a High Point carbine and a pump-action shotgun. A High Point's a shitty-ass brand. Klebold used a Tech 9 mini pistol. Those are cool. And a double-barreled shotgun. Yeah, so that's fucking sad.
Can you imagine the library scene?
Yeah.
Like, I watched videos of the survivors, and they're just, like, picking and choosing.
Yeah.
You know? They asked one kid that they knew really well and they liked. They didn't know who was behind the table. And he goes, who's behind this table? And he says his name, and he goes, all right, get up. Get out of here.
Yeah.
And then the person next to him, they just blow away.
Yeah, they say that Eric was actually a pretty popular guy. And he was big, too. He was really tall, and he actually had girlfriends and different things. And most people wouldn't mess with him too much because he was so big. But Dylan was sort of his little like minion. Whatever he said, Dylan did. There's always been a lot of speculation, how much Dylan really wanted to participate in the whole thing.
Oh, wow. Yeah. One of their moms is doing those TED Talks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like really alarming, but it's like very interesting. She said she had no clue.
Yeah, no, they didn't know about this kind of shit back then.
Man, that's so wild.
Yeah.
This is like the worst version of Bring Your Parent to School Day. If your dad was like Lee Oswald and your mother was Phil Hartman's wife.
Jeez, can you imagine?
Man, that is just wild.
Yeah. So that is our 90s episode. We appreciate you listening. Follow us and like us on social media. Send us an email if you have a suggestion or something you'd like to hear us talk about at beforewegетcanceled@gmail.com. Be sure to follow us on your favorite streaming platform so that you'll be notified when we have new episodes come out. If you like our show, make sure you tell someone about it. Anyone who likes true comedy, that's what we're going to call it. We're going to call it true comedy.
True comedy.
True crime and comedy. My name's Cooper.
I'm Scott.
I'm Sarah.
And we'll see you next time.
You'll make this rather snappy, won't you? I have some very heavy thinking to do before 10 o'clock.